privately owned. The economy was amazing. I mean, Caracas had the highest down in Latin America. We were a very prosperous country, and we were the second country where immigration went after the States and the American continent. Now, as soon as the oil companies were nationalized, it turned into like the petty cash of the government, and it went from being one of the... That happened in the 80s, and then Chavez came, and the country went to 20% hyperinflation. We went to crime. It became unlivable. Now that happens because like when companies get turned into like petty cash, like you have to have it privately owned, or else the government thinks it's their money, and then the country goes to.
Well, of course, it depends on the kind of government it is, whether it's a truly democratized. You know, we call it public ownership and democratic control. The problem in Venezuela, for instance, is that even after the national oil company was ostensibly made public, it was still being run, for all intents and purposes, privately. And there was all sorts of corruption and so on and so forth. But if we want to get onto the topic of corruption, look at all of the corruption that happens within the so-called free market. I mean, these people say, oh, government leads to corruption. My goodness. Look at all of the thieves that have been ripping. You know, there's a lot of hypocrisy. But anyway, thanks for that. I wanted to say that the other way that they foist